Hey everyone, and welcome back to Crystal Clear Tarot. I'm Sian, and today we're talking about something that every tarot reader needs to hear. Whether you're a beginner or advanced, there is always something new to learn. It's never ending. So here are 5 powerful tips on learning the tarot. Whether you're just starting out or deepening your practice, these tips will help you connect with the cards on a much deeper, more personal level. Because tarot isn't just about memorising meanings, it's about discovering your own story through the cards. So grab your deck and a cup of tea and let's dive in. Tip 1. Create an emotional connection to each card. This is the single most important thing that I've learned over the years. Don't just memorise the keywords, feel the card's image, just like if you were gazing at a painting in an art museum. How do you feel when you see the Mona Lisa? It's different for everyone, right? When you connect emotionally with a card, it sticks with you. Your subconscious remembers emotion far more vividly than words or lists. So let me give you an example. For me, the Devil card became unforgettable because it reminded me of a time in my life when I was trapped in addictive patterns and dysfunctional relationships. This card hit me in the gut. It mirrored something that I didn't want to see, and once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. But now, the Devil is one of my favourite cards. This card set me free. And that's how tarot works best. It works as a mirror of your inner world. If a card reminds you of a memory, a feeling, or a lesson that you've lived through, then that's your connection. Even if it's different from the traditional meaning, it's valid. Every reader has their own emotional library, so trust yours. Tip 2. Don't get the cards out if you're not in the mood. Tarot is energy work. If you're tired, stressed, or not in the right mindset, that energy bleeds into your reading. If you sit down to learn or practice when your heart just isn't in it, you'll walk away feeling frustrated and disconnected. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is just not to read at all. Let the cards rest and let yourself rest. When your mind is calm and open, that's when tarot flows. Think of a quiet river. It's in those moments that the insights truly speak to you. Tip 3. You don't have to stick to spreads or have a question. So here's a secret. There are no rules when it comes to learning and healing with tarot. You don't have to follow a traditional Celtic cross or have a deep structured question. In fact, I highly recommend keeping it simple. Try asking yourself, what do I need to know right now? And then pull a card. Let it speak to you without pressure or expectation. You can even get playful with it. Throw your deck in the air. Let the cards scatter. And see which one lands face up. Which image catches your attention first? That's often the message your intuition wants you to see. You see, tarot is a conversation with your higher self. It's not an exam to pass. The more you let it flow naturally, the more magic you'll uncover. Tip 4. Start by learning your birth card. One of the most powerful ways to start learning tarot is to discover your birth card, the card that represents your soul's energy in this lifetime. It's easy to find. Just add up your birth date numbers until you get to a number between 1 and 22, and that number corresponds to a major arcana card. So here is an example. If your birthday is 09/01/1980, then that adds up to 28. Then add the 2 and 8 to get the number 10. That would give you the Wheel of Fortune, as it's the 10th card in the Major Arcana. You can also reduce it again by adding 1 plus 0, which is number 1, the Magician. Also, as an example, I'm a Leo and my birth card is Strength, number 8. So this is the card of inner courage, patience, and emotional mastery. For me, it's deeply personal because I live with PTSD, which means emotional regulation has always been a challenge. The Strength card has taught me to tame that inner lion, to hold compassion for myself, even in moments of fear and anger. See, that's the beauty of your birth card. It reflects who you are and the lessons your soul came here to learn. You can also look at your astrological correspondences here. Find your card and ask yourself, where does this energy show up in my life? What lessons does it keep teaching me? That's how you begin forming a bond with your deck that's personal and real.
Tip 5. You are your best teacher.
So this is the most empowering tip of all. You see, tarot is deeply personal. No one can tell you exactly what a card must mean, because its meaning will always evolve with your journey. Don't get me wrong, it's wonderful to learn from books, teachers and other readers, but try not to get stuck in their interpretations. You can have a card that once meant one thing to you, but it can shift and take on an entirely new meaning months later. And that's not inconsistency, that's growth. Tarot is alive and it breathes with you. Sometimes a reading won't make sense right away, and that's okay. Tarot often takes time to marinate. You might understand the message weeks or even months later. So don't rush it. Ask questions like, what are you trying to show me? Or what do you want me to understand? Or another example could be, instead of asking for answers, try listening to the card itself. See if the card has a question for you. The Empress might ask, how do you feel about your mother? Or the Six of Cups might whisper, who from your past is still on your mind? When you turn the cards into questions, you start a dialogue, and that's when real transformation happens. Remember, you are the creator and storyteller of your own life. Tarot is just the mirror reflecting it back to you. So those are my 5 tips for learning tarot. Create an emotional connection, wait for the right energy, keep it simple and spontaneous, learn your birth card and your astrological card, and finally, trust yourself as your best teacher. Tarot isn't just about prediction, it's about connection, reflection, and evolution. If you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into tarot symbolism, archetypes, and personal growth through the cards, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And let me know in the comments below if you have a tip yourself that you'd like to share. What works for you? I'd really love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget, your journey through the tarot is your story. Let it unfold naturally, one card at a time. And don't forget to enjoy the ride. I'll see you in the next video.